Good morning children, I am Shantala taking chemistry. So we have started carbon and its compounds. This is the second part. In the first part we have learned about the location of the carbon. Carbon is present in free state as well as in the combined state. In the free state it is available, for example, graphite, diamond like this. And in the combined state it is present in along with the hydrogen it forms the hydrocarbons. And in organic substances such as living organisms, organic compounds will be formed. It is present all the places. So we have discussed regarding that in the air it is present, in the mobile it is present, in chalk, everywhere. Carbon is the important compound present everywhere, but it is not abundantly available. It is a non-metallic element. In the earth crust it is about 0.027% it is available. So these are things we have discussed. Along with that we have discussed regarding the mass number, atomic number. 12 is the mass number, 6 is the atomic number, and it is available in the form of isotopes. So that is carbon 12, carbon 13, carbon 14 like that. So we have discussed regarding meaning of the carbon. Carbon is taken by the Latin word, its meaning is the black dot which can burn. And we have discussed regarding the catenation, that is the important unique property of the carbon atom. When the carbon atom combined together, there is a strong bond, it forms the chain-like structure. So this the formation of the chain-like structure will be responsible for forming a larger quantity of compounds in the world. So that is the catenation. The catenation is the unique property of that. So apart from that, we have discussed regarding the allotrophy. So allotrophy is the phenomena where the existence of the elements, chemical elements in two or more forms which have the similar chemical properties whereas differ in their physical properties. So in that, the carbon atom has the allotrophic forms, the important two forms. So that is the crystalline form as well as the amorphous form. Crystalline forms, that is the carbon atoms are arranged in a systematic way in the geometrical pattern, so that gives a proper structure for that content. So that is what is the crystalline form. For example, diamond and graphite. Okay. So another one, it is non-crystalline structure. So due to the lack of geometrical pattern, it looks different. So that example for that, charcoal, lampblack as well as the coke. Okay, coke is also an example for that. So these are things we have discussed in the last class. So today in this class we are going to study regarding the important thing, that's the diamond. Diamond is very beautiful. So who don't like that one? So it's very beautiful. So we are going to study what is the diamond, where is it available, all these things. What is the structure of the diamond? What are the properties of the diamond? How it is useful for all of us? So these are things we are going to discuss in this second part. Okay. So diamond is available in certain places, especially in India. It is available in the Panna mines of Madhya Pradesh as well as Golconda mines of Karnataka. Panna mines of Madhya Pradesh and Golconda mines of Karnataka. So apart from that, in very large quantity, the mines are present in different places. So that is in South Africa, Brazil, Congo, Angola, Russia, USA, Tanzania. So like these different places also it is available in larger quantity. Okay, so that is South Africa, Brazil, Congo, Russia, Angola, Tanzania, USA. These are the different places it is available. So how can we measure? So how can we measure the weight of the diamond now? So the weight of the diamond will be measured by carat. 1 carat means that is 0.2 grams, or else we can convert that one into milligrams, that will be 200 milligrams like that. So 1 carat, the weight of the diamond will be measured by using carat. That 1 carat means that is 0.2 grams or else 200 milligrams. So the largest diamond which is available is 3015 carats. The weight of the largest diamond in the world is 3015 grams. If you convert that one into grams, you will get 621 grams. So there are different type of diamonds are available. So these and the value of this diamond will be measured. It will be identified by the purity which is present in that. Along with that, the weight of the diamond is also considered here. Okay. So here the Kohinoor is one type of diamond. It consists of 186 carat. So after cut off, it will be 106 carat. If you come for Nizam, that is 277 carat, and pitch 136.25 carat. Like that, varieties of diamonds will be available. There are and the purity, or we can see sometimes the carat will be, the diamond will be available in different colors also. So that is due to the impurity which are present inside that. Sometimes emerald will be green in color. So that is due to the presence of chromium oxide. So emerald is green color due to the presence of chromium oxide, and the black diamond, we have third essence. Black diamond actually doesn't have any gem value, but it is very hard. That's why it is useful for industrial. To cut the glasses, to cut the even the diamonds, to cut the diamond also, it can be useful. So here that black color is due to the presence of copper oxide. So the impurities, that is especially in the form of oxides. So these impurities will use the color for the diamonds. Okay, and the important thing, it is sparkling, very bright and shiny. So we all like the diamond because of one important reason, and we are taking that one for a necklace as well as earrings, and rings also it is useful. So we are like very much, usually ladies likes very much that one. So because of its shiny nature and brightness, this shiny nature and brightness of that will be given by the transparent structure of the diamond, and it is a crystalline structure. It has high refractive index. So due to the high refractive index and transparent structure and crystalline structure of that diamond, it gives the shiny nature and brightness to the diamond. So it is useful in many ways for our jewelries. Okay, so we are going for the study of the structure of the diamond here. So what is the structure of the diamond? So the diamond is the purest and the hardest form of the carbon. Whole carbon atom, if you consider whole carbon atom, this is the purest and the hardest substance. So in the examination, you will ask this question definitely. So which is the name the hardest and purest form of the carbon? Yeah, your answer should be diamond. Okay, so it is the purest and hardest substance, and it consists of, there are some, the molecules, the arrangement of the molecules are in such a way that, so each molecule will be surrounded by 4 other atoms. So by that way they give the regular tetrahedron structure. So this regular tetrahedron structure extending the carbon atoms here, so they give the 3-dimension shape. So you might have seen that they look like 3-dimension shape like this it is. Okay, so each carbon atom surrounded by 4 other carbon atoms, hence it is looking like a regular tetrahedron, and extension of this carbon atoms looks like 3-dimension shape. It gives the rigid structure for the diamond. So diamond will get the rigid structure because of the presence of 3-dimensional shape formed by the tetrahedron arrangement of the molecules present or atoms present in the carbon. Along with that, so the carbon-carbon atoms which are present here will be held with the covalent bond, which is the strongest bond, and the carbon-carbon atoms which are present here will be very near. The length between them will be very short, so that they give high density, and the refractive index will also be higher, and it gives the compact structure for the diamond. So this, when compared to the graphite, it has high density and more compact because of this arrangement of carbon-carbon atoms very near to each other. There is no more distance present in between them. So it makes like that. And one more thing, these carbon atoms surrounded by 4 carbon atoms all are busy with their work for bond formation, so that there is no free electrons are present here. That's why it is non-conductor of heat and electricity. So this is regarding the structure of the carbon atom. Yeah, children. So the properties of diamond. So the first property is the hardest substance. The diamond is the hardest substance. So what is the reason for the hardness for the diamond? So you can see this has 4 tetrahedral structure. Already we have discussed it. This carbon atom will be surrounded by 4 other carbon atoms. It forms the regular tetrahedral structure. So by that way, the carbon which is extending here will form the 3-dimensional shape. So it gives the rigid structure for the diamond. Along with that, the density will also be high, and it gives the compact structure also. So due to the carbon-carbon atoms, the distance between the carbon-carbon atoms will be very less. Hence, it has high density as well as more compact in nature. So it makes it very hard. The hardest nature of that diamond is due to the tetrahedral region, 3-dimensional state of the bond, and high density which is present here. Along with that, the compact structure because of the carbon-carbon length will be very less. The second property is it has high melting point. So that is naturally when the carbon-carbon compound which are held by the covalent bond. Covalent bond is a very strong bond. To break the bond, it requires larger quantity of heat energy. Naturally, the melting point will also be higher. So it has high melting point. So the refractive index is the third property. So the refractive index will be 2.415. So this refractive index plays very important shown here. So when the crystals of the diamond, the light rays are passing through that multiple and reflects in larger quantity, it makes it as very sparkling, shiny and bright in nature. So that is why the refractive index is very important for the diamond sparkling structure. Okay. So the next step is the fourth one. The fourth property is the specific gravity. So the specific gravity is 3.52. So because this is also high, the specific gravity is also high. So because of the closed structure of the three-dimensional shape and the compact structure which is present here, because which is made by the tetrameter state, so the high density is there. That's why the specific gravity is also be higher here. Okay, so this due to that specific gravity, it is closed and the compact structure and density will also be higher. So the conductivity. So here we have discussed regarding that the carbon atom which is present in center part surrounded by 4 other carbon atoms, and all the carbon atoms, all the electrons which are present here will be very busy with performing their function. So they are ready to do their function for the formation of the bond. They will be busy with the bond formation, so that there is no free electrons are present here to carry the electricity. Hence they are non-conductor of heat and electricity. Okay. So here the conductor of electricity come for the conductivity. Diamonds are non-conductor of heat and electricity due to the lack of free electron present in that. Okay. So the next point is the effect of heat. So the effect of heat, so usually it is stable. It cannot react with the heat, but the high intensity of heat in presence of oxygen at about 800 degrees Celsius temperature, heat is provided for that. So then it produces, in presence of oxygen, the diamond turns into carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide will be formed even by burning of diamond also, even graphite also, coal also. That we can say that we can conclude that these all things are coming from the carbon basic structure. That is the building block. Okay. So the effect of heat 800 degrees Celsius in presence of oxygen, it produces carbon dioxide, whereas in absence of oxygen at about 1600 degrees Celsius temperature, it turns into graphite. So this is the specialty of the diamond. And the chemical activity, they will be inactive. So for the ordinary condition, it does not react with any other chemical agents. Okay, so these are the properties. Hardest non-structure, high melting point, refractive index, specific gravity, conductivity, effect of heat and chemical activity. These are the properties of the diamond. So we are going to study regarding the uses of the diamond. So where do we use the diamond? We are using the diamond first of all as a precious jewelries. In the jewelries as a precious stones, we are using this one. It has the gem value, highly valuable thing because of its sparkling and shiny nature, brightness due to the presence of this whatever we have discussed. That's a transparent crystalline structure, high refractive index. Due to that all these things it will be useful for the jewelries. The second use is it has used in the precious instrument, precision instrument. That is in the it has extraordinary tolerancy for the heat rays. That's why it can be used as a thermometer. So that is precision thermometer. It will be useful. So this is also used by the surgeons. For the eye surgeon, they are using to remove the cataract by using the sharp edged diamond can be used to cut out that layer of the cataract. So by that way, it is used in the surgical way also. And the space probes. Space probes also is useful because it has the character to avoid the radiations. Prevent the radiance, harmful radiations will be prevented by the diamond. Hence it is used for the windows in the space probes. By that way also it is useful. And the black diamond usually it doesn't have the gem value, but it's very hard, so it is useful in many ways in the industries. That is the laser beam in electronics. So it is used in the laser beam in the electronics as a needles of the record player. Okay, used in the record player also for cutting the glasses, for cutting the diamonds also. That black diamond is useful. Along with that, polishing the diamond also it is useful. And we have to drill the boring. That's to take out the boring. At the tip of that machine will be adjusted by the black diamond, so that it very deeply, easily it can be drilled. So these are the different uses. First is used as the jewelry. Second, high precious thermometer and eye surgeon and space probe, which is useful in the windows to form the windows, and black diamond used in the industries in the laser beams, needles of the record glass and diamond, polishing to the diamond, as well as the tip of the boring drill. So these all things are this way. This is the important thing for the diamond. Diamond plays very important role. So the properties and that the three-dimensional shape, 4 tetrahedron, these all things are very important for the examination point of view. So you go through that. In the next part, I will go for graphite, structure of graphite. Okay, children. Thank you, children.